A very good morning to everyone. A magical, happy morning. Welcome to your day five of Life Transformation Series 1. And today is the day of power. Why do I say the day of power? The power of five. Day five and the power of five. We are who we are because of the five elements in our body. And that's how today is going to be very powerful because we will be creating our life by starting a beautiful book called The Mirror Work by Louise Hay. So, I really wish to thank each one of you for your active reflections and your affirmations yesterday, which you shared in the WhatsApp group, and for being in integrity and doing your assignments. Today, Ritesh will show us by the end of the day, our day four, how it looked like. Day three, we've discussed yesterday. So, thank you for getting proactive in the initial stage. Gradually, when we actually open registrations, we would be analyzing your work from day one until the day we register so that we as a team know who's actually committed for the cause of changing their life, transforming their life. And you've shared such beautiful reflections yesterday. I've not been able to comment much. I didn't want to spam much, but gradually, when we register, we will move to affirmations sharing and a gratitude on the Facebook group, which you already know about. It'll be closed group only for us, the Life Transformation Series participants and team. It'll just be for us. And there we will also be very soon once you register, once officially we finished opening and closing, then we will be making the power of five, a group, a WhatsApp group, your mini group, your family group, actually, because very soon you five will become family, whoever you five are from whichever part of the world. So I'm thankful to all the people who are logged in from India and overseas because very soon you will be forming these groups after registrations officially happen. And in that, as spoken before, you'll have an angel. She will be looking after, she or he will be looking after affirmations for all five of you. So A is equal to angel is equal to affirmations. And then you will have a guardian. G is equal to guardian is equal to gratitude. So these two people, one angel, one guardian, together will be the angel guardians for the group who will be ensuring that their friends, their co-seekers are learning and growing every day. This way we have very beautiful hand holding amidst ourselves. We don't need outer people. So that's the plan once we officially open. Meanwhile, we are doing it very comfortably on the WhatsApp group. And thank you so much for us, completing your assignments and being in integrity because that really makes a lot of difference. So without further ado, can we have the pre-state programming music, Ritesh? So please look at us when once you close the music after a minute, we'll stop running. So it's you, Ritesh, not me now. You'll start the music, you'll end the music in 1 minute, and we'll once we've all humped, pumped, and said, I'm a winner, then you'll restart for the second leg. So let me remind yourself. First, we start from the right leg in the front, the left leg tilted here, and we run on the spot. Our knees are bent, our stomachs are bent. We are running, and our hands are in the front. Then we stand and we say, I'm a winner, and then we shift the leg and the weight. And that's how it'll be for the 2 minutes peak state programming. Ritesh, can we have the music? Meanwhile, let's all stand up. Louder. Come on, let's run. Start sequence. Let's run. Let's all start. Come on, last leg. Ritesh, we need the cue. I'm the winner. I'm the winner. Yes, we all are the winners. Okay, left leg now. Come on. When Ritesh starts the music, we start running again. Ritesh, can we have the gallery view? Thank you so much. Okay, let's see each other run in the morning. We end the race for our life. I'm the winner. I'm the winner. Yes, we all 54 of us who've ran this morning the peak state programming, we are the winners. So let's start the day with a very beautiful note. Let's each wish each one of us a magical morning on the chat group so that all of us are energized with each other's energy. Because as I look at you all on screen, I find such beautiful smiles. So thank you. I see Chaya ready with her yellow book. I see Kirti smiling away. I see all of you. So the great, absolutely wonderful to see you all here. So thank you for the awesome morning wish. Thank you for the very good morning wishes. Keep them coming. I love the magical morning. I love the good mornings. And yes, that makes all of us magical this very morning. Yet, yes, Manvi, we all feel like we're running a marathon. And that's the idea. Alona missed you for the morning run. But it's okay, Salish was there. So I think with the power of two, tomorrow, please be logged on in the time to run for your life because we're transforming our lives. So it's very important to have this adrenaline rush early morning. So welcome you all for this beautiful thing. I just wanted to have a quick recheck with all of you. Yesterday, our beautiful angel Amrita had shared the Ho'oponopono meditation. Did you take a shower with the meditation? Did you touch your body parts and fill it with love and thank you and apologize? Did you sing along? If not yet, start having that as a morning ritual. Take your mobile phones to the bathroom, plug on that YouTube music because it's very. I'm so glad Anika, Charandeep, Sapna, Manvi, Meenakshi, Chanda, Sweta, Sheetal. It's okay, Dipali, if you did. Very shortly you will. Tilotma. So all of you have done that. So that's the first thing in the morning. We give ourselves the blessing shower. I call the Ho'oponopono meditation a blessing shower because we're saying, I'm sorry, please forgive me. You're touching every part of your body while you're taking a shower. When the water is flowing through you, firstly, water is energy. Water is the life giver. And when the water touches our very own body skin, we're telling each part of our body, which is inside, like our organs inside, thank you to your heart, thank you to your shoulders, thank you to your collarbone. We touch each part of our body. We're apologizing for the abuse we've done in the past, for whatever we've done. And then we're healing it by saying, I really understand. You've really been great. Thank you so much for your contribution, for your, unconditional support to me. And I love you. This way, you're harnessing your own body's intelligence because it knows it's being talked to. They're all living cells in a body. Trillions of cells are living in a body. And we've just taken them for granted. So now is the time in the morning for this Ho'oponopono shower and bless yourself first thing with blessings and with love and gratitude. It's a perfect thing to start the day with. So that's extremely important. I'm very happy that I see a lot of you writing. So when we write these affirmations, after you've energized your books in the full moon, when they come to you by courier, you'll be taking these affirmations there one by one. You'll start writing in there because the idea is that the entire heart book, heart thoughts, affirmations one to last should be also on that. Obviously, what you can also do is write them on one page, like one single affirmation, because you're already writing them thrice or seven times or 21 times now. So you can later just write once. So that'll be anyway. I'll remind you once we actually formally start that. So I'm very happy to announce that yesterday, by courier, I received this beautiful envelope from the government of India. And finally, the Born One to One Trust is in place, and I've got the PAN card. So, which means for me that it's a beautiful beginning for all of us because the money that you contribute will come in the trust account. And after we deduct the money for your journals, the money and the administration expenses for the beautiful trio team that we have, this money would go for charity. So each one of us would have contributed by empowering lives. So they say when you give, you get. So if all of us are contributing towards charity and empowering lives, it's but obvious the law of attraction will make us empowered because we have done that already. There's a very beautiful saying in the Indian mythology, especially that the Shansh, 10% of our earnings should go for seva, of empowering lives. And 10% of our time, I've taken it further. My grandfather taught me this. And 10% of your time should go for seva. So that's the reason probably it's a life calling. And when I read this beautiful book, Ikigai, I found my life's purpose and I said, okay, come. If coaching is what makes people happy and me happy, that's my purpose. So in this journey of one-to-one days, not only are we empowering ourselves by manifesting our dreams and living the life of the power that we have, we also finding our life's purpose. Because it's very beautiful and enriching to live a life of luxury and to have all things at your beck and call and, take your flights, go wherever, buy all things great, treat your family and friends. It's wonderful. But what about the soul in you? How does that grow? When you empower lives, charity, of course, and if possible, in person. Obviously, at the moment in pandemic times, I'm not expecting you all to be going out in your cities and going to places because it may be full of some kind of a virus. So we'll do it through this bond one-to-one trust. But later on, try and have this 10% of your day or your time and your money, whatever you're earning, towards seva, towards empowerment. So this way you will be for lifelong on a growth path. Because after these one-to-one days, we don't need each other. We'll be there as friends, but we don't need each other to guide each other because we will be empowered enough. That's the idea about the series. We're not we're hand holding in the beginning, we're holding each other's hands and walking and running. But later we'll be just trotting our own world. So that's the idea. And a few of you have emailed me also, and I've replied also. So as I said, it's too soon in the day for us to be asking questions because we're just conditioning our mindset. However, whoever has written to me at prachi at the rate 112.com, I have replied, so it's okay. But I still feel we can wait for it. And today, as we begin our journey with this wonderful book, Mirror Work, I can tell you your life is going to change. I promise you, your life will change because this book will empower us to have a relationship, a deeper relationship, not only with ourselves, but with also people around us, with life. This book helps us understand who we are because very often we have ignored ourselves. We are continuing to see the world, but we just don't look at ourselves. We are so socially driven. We are looking for accolades from, on social media, how many likes, how many dislikes, or how many comments, or how many people have complimented me, or did my family say, wow, you're doing so well in life? Or did my friends say, you've really achieved what you wanted and set out to? What about ourselves? So this book will make us learn who we are. Who's Kuljit ji? Who's Meena ji? Who's Monica Jules? Who's Shweta? Who's Sheetal? This book will teach us everything about ourselves. It'll teach us who Monish is, who Sudha is. And that's the power that we're going to find in this book. So without waiting much, Ritesh, can we have this gorgeous book on the screen for all of us to read? And I also need a volunteer. Dipali, you will always have me, but you will be empowered enough to lead your life and your life of your dreams. So that's the power. Yes, Anika Kapahi, you can very much read. So can you please raise your hand so that Ritesh can unmute you? So let me introduce his book until Anika is on unmute. So Louise Hay, as I've told you before, is a beautiful lady. I will always call her is because for me she still lives. She left this world after being 90 years of age. But for me, she's here and now every single day because when I got the gift of cancer, this lady helped me heal my life through this beautiful book that you can read, which says the New York Times best-selling author of You Can Heal Your Life. So that is why Louise Hay is such an important person in my life and now in your life too. If you see mirror work, the way it's designed, you can see a reflection of the words mirror and work because your mirror is a projection of you. It's your reflection. It shows the person in the mirror. So Michael Jackson has this beautiful song, which we can all today, probably during session or maybe after here, the man in the mirror, because that man has to have love from us now. Let's talk about what this book will unfold for us. So mirror work has long been Louise Hay's signature method for cultivating a deeper relationship with yourself and others, leading a rich and meaningful life. Now in mirror work, she shows how in just 21 days you can make your life master this simple but powerful practice as an ongoing support for positive transformation and self-care. So there the words are. They cue themselves in, when I made this series called Magic Transformation Life Transformation Series, little did I know that these words will keep coming into our life. And there Louise Hayes says, an ongoing support for positive transformation and self-care. Self-care is the most important thing that we can gift ourselves. So Louise Hay has a very beautiful thing for message for us. She says, I have been teaching people how to do mirror work as I have been teaching affirmations. The most powerful affirmations are those you say out loud when you are in front of a mirror, looking deeply into your eyes. A mirror reflects back to you the feelings you have about yourself. It makes you immediately aware of where you are resisting and where you are open and flowing. It clearly shows that thoughts you will need to change if you want to have a joyous, fulfilling life. So it's all about thoughts. Louis Hay and Rhonda Byrne are all about feelings, all about thoughts. So when we reflect, we'll find thoughts and we'll have to change them and we will automatically, effortlessly change them. So who is Louis Hay? Once again, I introduce the lady who healed me. Louise Hay is a metaphysical teacher, lecturer, and author whose international bestseller, You Can Heal Your Life, has sold more than 50 million copies worldwide. For over 40 years, through her books, workshops, and online courses, she has helped people across the globe discover and develop their creative power for self healing and personal growth. Lewis's media presence includes appearances on the Oprah Winfrey Show, and many other TV and radio programs in the US and abroad. Websites are louishay.com and healyourlife.com. On Facebook, you can always reach her on the Louise L. Hay page. So let's tune into Louise Hay's mirror work now. Let's flip the page. And Anika, are you? Ritesh, I can see Anika is still on mute. Can you please unmute her? Really grateful to you. So once again, the Hay House Publishing in India is in Vasant Kunj, New Delhi, the capital of India, where I live. It's also there in the UK. It's there in America in a lot of places. It's in Australia. It's in South Africa. It's in Canada. And in case you want something, you can always contact them at the contact at hayhouse.co.in. This is the copyright version. We have the fourth reprint 2018 edition, which we'll read right now. And let's not misuse the book. That's what this talks about. So now Louise Hay's message for us. For all those who are ready to experience the joy of mirror magic. Let's experience the magic. Let's flip. I'll go to the contents page one by one and just at a very ballpark figure. Ritesh, please change. So there'll be a welcome note for us. The week one is all about us loving ourselves, looking at ourselves in the mirror, making mirror our best friend. We'll be having self talk. We'll be letting go of whatever we've had in the past. We'll be building our self esteem. We'll be releasing the critic inside us, which keeps ridiculing us, belittling us, and whatever. Seventh day, we'll be loving ourselves and we'll review how the week was. The week two is about the inner child. I'm telling you, this day I howled buckets full. If I probably quantify my tears, at least 121 grams of tears, because it is such a magical day. Then the second day will be either way, will be another part two of loving your inner child. 10th day will be loving your body, healing your pain, because we all have a lot of pain hidden inside us. 11th day will be feeling good day, releasing your anger. 12th day will be overcoming our fears. 13th will be starting our day with love. By the 14th day, we'll have programmed, we'll be loving ourselves, and we'll review what we've done in the past 2 weeks. The week three commences with forgiving ourselves and those who have hurt us. We tend to forgive ourselves, maybe, but others, it's tough to forgive. So this book will teach us that. Then it'll heal our relationships. It'll teach us how to live a stress free life. It'll teach us prosperity, how to take it very effortlessly, how to live it. It'll also teach us how to live in an attitude of gratitude. So, people who've been with me in the magic journey or the power journey already know about gratitude. Very soon, this group will also know. We'll start our journey probably today, where I will introduce my life reflections to you day by day. And the idea is to start writing them down, which obviously will happen with the ones who registered. But even the ones who are just coming here to try it out, please take this takeaway from me that we start our mornings with reflections. So teaching the day 20 will be about teaching mirror work to children. So if possible, we'll take this up to the grandchildren with the children and pass it on. Day 21, where the third week is the finale and the last day of this book, we will be loving ourselves wholly and solely in the present moment and forever in future. Then there's an afterword. Then there's 12 ways you can heal yourself now and always, and about the author. So, in about 21 days, we'd have completed our journey. So, I welcome you all most magically to this beautiful book and world of Louise Hay's Mirror Work. Welcome, once and all. So, let me read the welcome note, and Annika will take us from chapter one. So, welcome, dear ones, to my 21-day course on mirror work. It is based on my popular video course, Loving Yourself. Over the next 3 weeks, you will learn how to transform your life simply by looking into a mirror. Mirror work is all about looking deeply into your eyes and repeating affirmations. Is the most effective method I've found for healing to love yourself and see the world as a safe and loving place. I've been teaching people how to do mirror work for as long as I have been teaching affirmations. Put simply, whatever we say or think is an affirmation. All of your self talk, the dialogue in your head, is a stream of affirmations. These affirmations are messages to your subconscious that establish habitual ways of thinking and behaving. Positive affirmations plant healing thoughts and ideas that support you in developing self confidence and self esteem and creating peace of mind and inner joy. How wonderful is this note by Louise Hay? Let's flip the page. The most powerful affirmations are those you say out loud when you are in front of your mirror. The mirror reflects back to you the feelings you have about yourself. It makes you immediately aware of where you're resisting and where you're open and flowing. It clearly shows you the thoughts you will need to change if you want to have a joyous, fulfilling life. As you learn to do mirror work, you will become much more aware of the words you say and the things you do. You will learn to take care of yourself on a deeper level than you have done before. When something good happens in your life, you can go to the mirror and say, "Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's terrific. Thank you for doing this." If something bad happens to you, you can go to the mirror and say, "Okay, I love you. This thing that just happened will pass, but I love you." And that's forever. For most of us, sitting in front of a mirror and facing ourselves is difficult at first. So we call this process mirror work. But as you continue, you become less self critical and the work turns into mirror play. Very soon, your mirror becomes your companion, a dear friend instead of an enemy. Doing mirror work is one of the most loving gifts you can give to yourself. It takes only a second to say, "Hi, kid. Hey, looking good." Or "Isn't this fun?" It's so important to give yourself little positive messages throughout the day. The more you use mirrors for complimenting yourselves, for approving of yourselves, and supporting yourselves during difficult time, the deeper and more enjoyable your relationship will become with yourself. You may be wondering, why 21 days for the program? Can you totally transform your life in just mere 3 weeks? Maybe not totally, but you can plant the seeds. As you continue to do your mirror work, these seeds develop into new, healthy habits of mind that open the door to a joyous and fulfilling life. So let's begin. How to download daily meditations. For each of the 21 days of the mirror work program, there is a guided meditation. To access the audio meditations, visit Hay House to download, and you have this password, and you have the code key, and you have the email address. Nonetheless, this work will be done by us and our team. So when we share the assignments, we will also share the D1 audio with you. And let me remind you all, a couple of you asked me and asked Amrita that can't the assignments come in early? So I say, no, it can't. Let it become from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Why? Because Sanjay sir is already a teacher at Sunbeam Mughal Sarai Varanasi, owned by Shweta Kanudia. And so is Amrita, an executive assistant. And Ritesh sir is also a teacher who's at the moment helping us with the morning sessions. So these wonderful three people are not just staff we've hired. They're teachers, they're educators themselves, and they have a life of their own. And their commitment towards us starts automatically at a time 10 o'clock. If they do the assignments beforehand, that's a pleasure. but we can't expect that from them. So please allow them 10 to 12 a.m., 12 noon. And having said that, even after 12 o'clock, if the assignment is uploaded, you have night 7 o'clock, 7 hours of time for you to do your assignments. At 7 o'clock, I would request you to switch off because it's nice for you to switch off from social media at 7. Even in our WhatsApp group of our growth, let's try and not have communication after 7 because we have to wire ourselves the 2 hours prior to sleeping time. So if you're sleeping at 11 and you're on till 9, it's okay. You have to, I mean, I'm not here to tell you that why is your message coming at 11, 12, because even I messaged at 3 o'clock. This morning, even I messaged. I was up and about, fresh. So I messaged. So we, each one of us know what's the right time for us. But the idea is give yourself deep sleep, at least 5 hours of deep sleep. So let's start this magical journey with chapter 1. Week 1, let's flip. Day 1 is all about loving yourself. It's so important to love yourself. Mirror work can help you build the most important relationship of your life, your relationship with yourself. So let's start, Anika. Please read the chapter for us. Every paragraph, please stop so I can translate. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
I'm audible.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning, everyone.
If others can't hear her or me, please let us know on the chat box. That'll be great. Thank you so much.
When you begin your mirror work, you may think it's too easy or even silly. A lot of things I suggest that you do over the next 21 days may at first appear too simple to make a difference. But I have learned that the simplest actions are often the most important. One small change in your thinking can lead to huge changes in your life.
So, everyone, let's get alert to the very fact that it's a 21-day commitment which has begun now, today. And your this one little step of stepping in this journey will actually make a transformational change in your life. So, get up for it and please do the assignment. Let's move on.
Each day we will address a different theme. I will begin with some thoughts on the theme and then give you a mirror work exercise. I would like you to practice throughout the day. You can begin in the morning by doing this exercise in front of your bathroom mirror, and then during the day, you can repeat it whenever you pass a mirror or see your reflection in a window.
So let's be very sure that we are very happy and grateful that we're having these morning series. So we have the entire day for ourselves. So, even if you don't have a mirror at work, obviously a lot of us are professionals. We don't have mirrors at factories, offices, wherever we're working. But we have these beautiful smartphones. We've got a flip side, the camera. So let's mirror the camera. Let's look at ourselves, a selfie mode, and let's compliment ourselves. This is very easy to do. And even when you're taking a loo break, you can just do it, right? Even when you're walking towards your one office to another, just do it. So we must do it. You don't have to say it out loud, but your heart and your body has to hear it. If you say it out loud, it's even more powerful. But please do it. Let's not have any procrastinations or doubts that how will I do it? I'm at work. So hello, you are having water break. You're having food break. Similarly, this is a mirror break. So now the mirror break comes into our life beginning today. Let's start. Page number 8, please.
You can also
While I will
carry
answer your question, one second. While I will answer your question later, Ritesh, can you flip the page, please, so that Anika can read? Yes.
You can also carry a pocket mirror with you and use it to do mirror work whenever you have a few minutes to spare. I urge you
So,
to keep, yeah, sorry.
no, that's fine. So, of course, this book was written back in the day. There were no smartphones then. So when it's updated, we don't have this option of selfie cameras. That's the reason I added that value. So there's no need to actually carry a pocket mirror because I remember back then in the old age, like, moms used to carry a pocket mirror, dads used to carry a like a little comb, but that's all changed over the years. So we have our phones. Let's use them. Believe me, she's writing a few minutes. It's not even a few minutes. Actually, 1 minute by the watch is good enough for you to give that compliment. So it's really very less time taking. So she's urging us, come on, let's start. Yes, please.
I urge you to keep a journal as you do your mirror work. Jot down your thoughts and feelings so you can see how you are progressing. Each day, I will give you a journaling exercise, suggesting a few questions to help you get started. I believe that each of us has a power within us, a higher self connected to the universal power that loves and sustains us and brings us prosperity of every kind. Journaling will help you connect with this force. You will see that you have within you all that you need to grow and change.
Thank you. This is such an important paragraph. The power of journal. Everyone must have heard by now because you're here for a purpose, for a reason. The power of the journal is amazing. So, a lot of us are tech savvy. Yes, we are in the new age, and we do know about our gadgets, we do know about our apps. But I will still urge you to use a traditional form. Why? Because your sensory skills, your fingertips, they're all working. You may not remember how to write again, but let's get back to the journaling and let's move on. Why? Because, when you have your apps and when you have it on your laptops and, your iPads, you may not go through it again. But if you have this gorgeous book in front of you and you just, anytime you're low, all you have to do is open it and see. And that's the reason we are having three books. One will be about our reflections and takeaways, one will be about our dreams and affirmations, and one will be about gratitude. Of course, these books come to you once we've registered and the program is completely rolling. So for the second series, obviously this will come even before because this is the first step. So right now you can journal in whichever beautiful book you find. If possible, take a fresh book, like a fresh notebook. Is 21 pages, because the energy in a fresh notebook is much more beautiful than in something which is stale, which has energy of your old notes or something else. So try and take a fresh notebook if possible. Otherwise, it's not mandatory. You can just flip through and use, it's fine. So you can even have 21 leaflets separately, which you may want to later on attach to your main book. Depends, whatever you wish. I'm trying to create a pocket also for you to slide your whatever written notes you've done, which you don't want to repeat probably. So even that option will be there in your new journals. So let's move further.
Each day, I will also provide you with a hard thought to support your mirror work and an affirmation to help you put the day's theme into action. Finally, I offer a guided meditation. I suggest that you sit quietly before you go to bed and reflect on how these ideas can make your life a little easier and a lot better. You can read the meditation in the book, or if you can prefer, listen to the audio version from which it was adapted.
So very beautifully, she's hand holding us all, telling us what to do, how to think, how to connect with the higher self, and she's giving us guided meditations we can just do. And she's also talked about journaling. She's also talked about how we can reflect just before we go to bed. She also talked about making our life easier and a lot better with these beautiful affirmations. And the meditation is there for us. And it's a very beautiful meditation. It's a beautiful audio and it's absolutely magical. And I today will share that first thing on the group because Amrita will take a little while. So she can repost it later in the day, but you can all download it from the main WhatsApp group. Whoever is with us on the WhatsApp group, the others I really can't help. You can, for the others, you anyway saw the entire, how you can download it. So please go online and download it. So please, can you read the mirror work exercise for us, Anika?
Your day one mirror work exercise. Stand or sit in front of your bathroom mirror. 2. Look into your eyes. 3. Take a deep breath and say this affirmation: I want to like you. I want to really learn to love you. Let's go for it and really have some fun. Fourth, take another
So
deep
let me
breath.
tell you, in affirmations, one second, sweetie. Okay. So just let me tell you that we never use the word want and wish ever, right? In affirmations, we never do that in our dream journal. But here, she's actually teaching us want and wish because very soon this want and wish will become reality. Why is she using the word want? Because we don't love ourselves. I'm sorry, I should rephrase. We may not love ourselves, or we may not really like to have some fun with ourselves. So right now she's using the words want. Later on, they'll definitely become in the present tense. Fourth, please start.
Take another deep breath and say, I'm learning to really like you. I'm learning to really love you. Fifth, this is the first exercise, and I know it can be a little challenging, but please stay with it. Keep taking deep breaths. Look into your eyes. Use your own name as you say, I'm willing to learn to love you. Your name, I'm willing to learn to love you. Sixth, throughout the day, each time you pass a mirror to see your reflection, please repeat these affirmations, even if you have to do it silently. At first, when you do
So
your
it's
mirror
very
work, yeah,
beautiful. So no, so let him flip the page, Anika. It'll be easy for the co-seekers. I know you have the book
okay,
in front of you, but on the screen we don't have that, right?
okay, okay.
So let Ritesh flip the page. Ritesh, let's move on to page number 10, please. I hope this exercise is clear, and this particular page will be a part of your assignment also. So it will be easier, it will be like a reminder. Ritesh is actually in a low connectivity area these days. So, by the time he flips, it takes time. Yes, please. Continue.
Um, at first, when you do your mirror work, you may feel silly or stupid repeating the affirmations. You may even be angry or want to cry. That's all right. In fact, it's quite normal. And you're not alone. Remember that I'm right here with you. I've been through this too. And tomorrow is a new day. The power is
It's
within you.
okay. We will yeah. So we will be definitely ridiculing ourselves, maybe. That's okay. Let's let it flow. Let it be effortless. And if it happens, it's happened. Just don't procrastinate. Don't think too much because you're on a journey. So just there. Let's read about the power within us.
The power is within you. Your day one journaling exercise. First, after you finish your morning mirror work, write down your feelings and observations. Did you feel angry or upset or silly? 2. 6 hours after finishing your morning mirror work, again write down your feelings and observations. As you continue to practice your mirror work, formally and informally, did you start to believe what you were saying to yourself? Number 3.
So this is very important. One second, Anika. So right now it's 6:07, and we are right now 65 participants here on the call. So we will finish by 6:51. So at 7 o'clock, if you do your exercise, at 1 o'clock, just before lunch or however, if not one, maybe two. Try and keep the pattern what she says. These people are not just coaches, they're life coaches for a reason. If we've calculated 6 hours, it's one peher, na? 6 hours and one fourth of your day. So she's asking you to revisit yourself after 6 hours. So agar aap 7 baje kar rahe hain, so please go back and revise it at 1 o'clock. It's very, very important for that 1 o'clock thing to happen. And I will request you all to do it at 7 o'clock because it hardly takes you time. So start your day now at 7 and then continue. Please continue, Anika.
Third, keep track of any changes in your behavior or your beliefs over the course of the day. Did you exercise? Did the exercise get easier? Or did you continue to find it difficult after doing it a while? Number
Yeah,
4,
thank you.
at the end of the day, before you go to bed, write down what you learned from doing your mirror work.
So it's very, very important. First, we've done it at 7 o'clock. Then I'm giving a ballpark figure. We've done it at 7 o'clock. We've done it at 1 o'clock. And now, when it's time to go to bed, which is around whenever you sleep, like 9, 10, 11, whenever you sleep, then at the end of the day, it's very, very important for you to write that time what you learned, how you're feeling. Please write your feelings down. And honestly, it's just about you. Only you are reading it. I'm not even asking you to share this in the group because they are your inner personal reflections. We have to grow. So just do this. Thrice you must do it. 7, 1, and while you sleep, just before that. So let's read your our heart thoughts for day one, which is our affirmation for the day one. So if you're making notes, please write that we must write this. I am open and receptive. We even spoke this affirmation yesterday. It was by Louis Hay. So I am open and receptive is our first affirmation for today, a part of our dream journey with mirror work. Let's write and let's read.
Your heart thought for day 1: I am open and receptive. If we do mirror work to create good in our lives, but there's a part of us that doesn't believe we are worth it, we are not going to believe the words we are saying as we look in the mirror. We will reach a point at which we start thinking, mirror work doesn't work. The truth is,
So it's very, very important for all of us to understand that a lot of us do not think we are worthy enough. But yesterday, after the affirmations we've done, I read a lot of affirmations and a lot of reflections saying that, yes, I deserve the best. Yes, I deserve the best. And when we know that we deserve the best, then that's when we're open and receptive because we've accepted the present and the past. So it's very important that we believe in this line, I'm open and receptive. Mechanically likhna hi nahi hai. We have to believe in this line with our emotions, our feelings that I am the queen of my world. I am the king of my world and I deserve the best. And I am open and receptive. When I say this, when I read it, when I write it, I have to feel the emotions. That's when your growth begins. So please continue.
the truth is, the perception that mirror work doesn't work has nothing to do with the mirror work itself or the affirmations we say. The problem is that we don't believe we deserve all the good that life has to offer. If that's your belief, then affirm.
So it's very important for us to know. Yeah. Yes. I'm sorry for cutting you in. Please read.
If that's your belief, then affirm. I am open and receptive.
So the fact of the matter is that जब कुछ नहीं होता है, when we can't achieve something, we tend to resign ourselves and say, this is not working. Manifestation doesn't work. Affirmation doesn't work. Mirror work doesn't work. We resign ourselves. But we'll come to a point, we'll say mirror work doesn't work. But the minute you affirm, I am open and receptive, the dynamics change completely. Like completely they'll change. So let's believe in it. Let's write. Let's feel it and let's say it. Now we come to a very beautiful part, your day one meditation. So for those of you who are not very comfortable, I heard a couple of people yesterday who said that English may, with the foreign way of talking, is not very comfortable. So we are sharing Louis Hay's meditation with you, the audio meditation. Nonetheless, if you don't believe in that, आप अपने आप कर सकते हो ये. आपको जो जो वो बोल रही हैं लुइस meditation में, whatever she's saying in the meditation is already scripted here. So what is a meditation all about? What does the meditation tell us is right now on screen in front of us, and Anika will take us through. So Anika, please continue.
Your day one meditation, loving yourself. Day one of the audio download. Each one of us has the ability to love ourselves more. Each one of us deserves to be loved. We deserve to live well, to be healthy, to be loved and loving. And to prosper. And that little child within each of us deserves to grow up into a wonderful adult.
So what is she talking about? A little child? Like who? You may wonder, what's she talking about? So I'll tell you something. जिन लोग को नहीं पता, whoever doesn't know, all of us have a little child inside us. She or he is stuck in the realms of our heart and our feelings. When this book unfolds, that little child will come out. And you, I'm telling you, I see Sheetal right now on screen, and I see Monisha's mum, auntie on screen, and I see Shalu, and I see Shilpa and Priyal. You will actually love it because उस little बच्चे से मिलना, अब we are adults, but to meet that little child who's tucked away inside us is a mesmerizing experience. You will love for this journey. And I'm waiting to see you reflect and share how you're growing. Let's read further.
To see yourself surrounded by love. See yourself happy and healthy and whole. And see your life as you would like to be. Putting in all the details. Know that you deserve it.
And so very simply, I'm addressing all of you, but I'm just naming Ruchita, Chaya, Puneet, and Ashima and Richa. But the deal is, When we look at ourselves, when you look at the inner child, when you look at our inner world, you have to see her and him as complete. They are complete little children, happy, healthy, and whole. And when you see your life, you put in all the details. Like, creative visualization is about how much ever you can visualize and go into details. Please know that each one of us deserves the very best life that we can even manifest and dream. So put in all the details when you creatively visualize this because it's going to be magical. Let's take it forward. Please read.
And then take the love from your heart and let it begin to flow, filling your body and then moving out from you. Visualize the people you love sitting on either side of you. Let the love flow to those on your left and send them comforting thoughts. Surround them with love and support and wish them well. And then let the love from your heart flow to the people on your right. Surround them with healing energies and love and peace and light. Let your love flow around the room until you are sitting in an enormous circle of love. Feel the love circulating as it goes out from you and then comes back to you multiplied.
So it's when we have this when we had this magical audio playing for us, we are first supposed to look at the inner child, give it happiness, think the best for us, and then we're supposed to take the love in our hearts, spread it, spread it around us. People on the left, people on the right, and give them comforting thoughts. You know what? We're very used to criticizing. If somebody asks for a comment or or an opinion, very rarely we compliment, especially if we're comfortable, if we're familiar. We tend to criticize. So now is a time to forget that because we know that everyone deserves love. We deserve it, so everyone deserves it. So let's surround them with our love and our support. Let's tell them that we are there for you. We're there in your journey, and let's wish them well. They don't have to know that Chanda is doing it, Shweta is doing it, Preeti is doing it, Anchal or Minakshi is doing it. No, they don't have to know, but they have to know that you have to know that you are sending them these comforting thoughts, the love, the healing. And when you do this, the energy transfer that you will have from yourself to them, who are not even close to you, they might be oceans apart, will be magical. They may just pick up a call and call you. They may just drop an email. They just may drop a WhatsApp. Gradually, when your power increases, your enormous circle of love will get wider and wider and wider. And it'll just keep multiplying. So let's read the last closing paragraph for the day.
Love is the most powerful healing force there is. You can take this love out into the world and silently share it with everyone you meet. Love yourself, love one another, love the planet, and know that we are all one. And so it is.
Thank you, Anika. That was really beautiful. And thank you for being patient day one. So we're just still learning to. So thank you. You were really magical. I really appreciate your volunteering. God bless.
Thank you so
So
much. Thank you.
fantastic. Thank you, Ritesh, for sharing this. Thank you. So Ritesh, let's just switch over to the other beautiful book of heart thoughts. So we'll flow from this first day of mirror work very effortlessly into the affirmation world, the world where we started our journey day before, and we had day two. Today is the day three of creating that world for all of us. And here, when we read the affirmations, so please remember that you are supposed to write the affirmations every single day. Dr. Kirti, Pratima ji, Rupal, Neelam, Rajiv ji, Sunita, Aksakshi, people on the third slide, all of your cameras are off. I'm really sorry now you've grown up to 70 people. So we began with about 50, now it's 70. You're coming as and when you're comfortable. Is that the way to do it? And why are your cameras off? It's not like it's taking too much of your time or data. Yeah. The least I expect for this 1 hour is your cameras on. It's not like I'm being a Hitler, I repeat, but yeah, I do want that energy exchange between us. I need to look at your eyes, Neelam. And even Galaxy Note 8, can you please rename yourself? Because I can't talk to a gadget. I need to talk to you. You're wearing a lovely pink sweatshirt. I love the idea that I know your name. Rajiv ji, thank you for switching on a camera. So Preeti, thank you. Kashni, thank you. Nisha, thank you. Others, still the camera is off, and it kind of is a little distracting for me. Nisha, thank you for switching on the camera. I'm very grateful to Sakshi and to Anju and to Payal and Disha and Sapna and Lokesh. So, is can you rename yourself? It's, I think, your some gentleman's name on your screen, Singhanias. If you can rename yourself, that'll be lovely. I'll know your name, because I have never met any one of you, honestly, barring a few friends. So it's nice for me to know your names and that we are in the same energy zone. So, all right, Ritesh, let's go on to the book now. Thank you so much. So yesterday we had done this beautiful affirmation, and we closed the affirmation with the affirmation that we read today. So just see this continuity. Little did we know that we will stop at I'm open and receptive, and today the first chapter will be all about I'm open and receptive. So how beautifully the universe is unfolding our journey for us. It's guiding us, it's cueing us. So yesterday the last affirmation we read was I am open and receptive. Today, Louis here again talked about that in the mirror work day 1. And now, today, the affirmation for today is day 15. I'd like to have a new volunteer for the affirmations. We'll do about 2 or 3 now. So I'll read the first and then you will continue. So if any volunteers are there, you can raise your hand. Otherwise, of course, Anika was there. We must become aware of what it is that we believe. We must become aware of what it is that we believe. So when we say this, we have to be in the present moment, becoming aware of whatever we believe. हमारे beliefs क्या हैं, उनके बारे में हमको जानकारी मिलनी चाहिए. We must know how are we conditioned. They may be good beliefs, they may be bad beliefs, but now is a time to become present about them. And how do we do that? With this beautiful affirmation which comes in front of us, it says, the answers within me come to my awareness with ease. So the answer within me comes to my awareness with ease. Can we all repeat this 3 times, beginning now? The first time is about past. The answers within me come to my awareness with ease. The answers within me come to my awareness with ease. That's for today, present. So we're saying this affirmation to ourselves that all my answers are there inside me, and with a lot of ease, I get aware about them. Last time for tomorrow, which is going to unfold, my answers within me, come to my awareness with ease. So, all right, we have a couple of hands raised, but I'd like to first actually see them on the chat box so that I just kind of know that who's reading for us. Anika, are you still on unmute?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay, please continue. Yes, please continue.
The
Page
answers
15.
within, yeah, the answers within me come to my awareness with ease. If you are doing your affirmations in front of a mirror, always have a pad and a pencil so you can write down the negative messages that come to your mind when you say them. You don't have to deal with the information right then. Later, you can sit down, and if you have a list of negative responses, you can begin to understand why you don't have what you say you want. If you are not aware of your negative messages, it is very difficult to change them.
So it's very, very imperative for us to know that when we're doing affirmation in front of a mirror, and just see, she's talking about a mirror and mirror work we've begun. So always have a pen and pad. Always, pen, pencil, whatever. So we can write down, we can reflect. Did I find a blemish? Did I find the black spot? Did I find that freckle? Did I find something on my face? And did I criticize myself? So please write that down. You don't have to deal with the information right then. No, don't. It's just about you taking off whatever's in your mind on the paper, just unloading yourself. Later, you can sit down, and if you have a list of negative responses from your mind, just understand. Please try and understand why you don't accept that as it is. Why you can't say a good thing. Why you don't have what you say you want. Because all this is coming from back. Somebody's told us something, and it just plays on our mind, and now we're criticizing ourselves. So think back. And if you aren't aware of any negative messages, it's very difficult to change them. So if you have a negative message, it's good. That means you're ready to accept. But if you don't have a negative message, iska matlab that you're not ready for the journey to transform yourself, because you're just living, I'm perfect, I'm perfect, I'm perfect. But if we were perfect, we probably wouldn't have come on this journey. I don't think we would be curious and just come here. We're here because we actually want to change. And the change begins with first re-changing our mind and rewiring it. So thank you so much, Anika, for reading. Kirti had yesterday said, and I would love to give her the platform to read because I saw her, I think, 23. So Kirti, can you please raise your hand? Ritesh, can you please unmute Kirti? Yes, so thank you so much, Kirti, for raising your hand. Rupal, you've read yesterday. We'll try and a day before, we'll try and give a new person opportunity every day. If not, I know I have you as a backup. So thank you so much. So we'll have Kirti reading for us the second affirmation. So let's flip the page also, Ritesh, after you've unmuted Kirti. Yes, she's on unmute. Lovely, perfect. Thank you so much. So page number 16, anger. Anger is a defense mechanism. You are defensive because you're frightened. So, when somebody tells us something, very rarely we accept it. The first reaction is, no, 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 no. I am not like this. No, 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 no. This is not how, that's your perception of me. I'm not like this. Because you're a defensive mechanism. Because you're frightened of changing. Because change is important, but we're so comfortable in our comfort zone, we don't want to change. So the affirmation for this would be very automatically, I release the past with ease and I trust the process of life. So let's repeat this thrice. And I don't see many of you repeating. It'll be nice because that's also a part of our learning. Let's start. I release the past with ease and I trust the process of life. That's for our past. Again, for the present, when we're releasing it. I release the past with ease and I trust the process of life. Then for our future, I release the past with ease and I trust the process of life. Thank you for reading along with me. I saw a lot of you, and I'm very, very grateful to each one of you. So, Kirti, please read for us this beautiful paragraph on anger.
Good morning and thank you, Prachi. Good morning, all.
Good morning,
Anger,
Kirti.
anger is a normal and natural process. Usually, you get angry about the same things over and over again. When you are angry, you feel you don't have a right to express it, so you swallow it down. Swallowed anger tends to lodge in your favored part of the body and manifests itself through dis-ease. For years and years, you keep packing your anger into that same place. So, in order to heal, let your true feelings out. If you cannot express them to the person directly involved, go to the mirror and talk to that person. Tell them everything. I am pissed at you. I am frightened. I am upset. You hurt me. Just go on and on until all the anger is released. Then take a deep breath, look in the mirror, and ask, what is the pattern that created this? What can I do to make a change? Change. If you can change the belief system inside that is creating this behavior, then you will not need to do it anymore.
So, it's very, very important to understand this chapter. So, of course, English is super simple, but just just talking about it makes it clearer for the others. So, it's very natural to get angry. Very, very natural, especially when we are not happy. The day we are happy and peaceful, anger doesn't come in. So I'm not saying that, now anger doesn't come in for me, but it's become so less that I can't even probably quantify it. It's become really, really less because of this beautiful journey with these ladies. So usually when we get angry, you'll always observe the repeat pattern. We're going in the same thing. The staff hasn't done something as per your liking. The hangers aren't in the right place as per how you want to give your clothes for ironing per se. You'll get angry. The food isn't cooked to perfection the way you want with this much salt and that much of spices. सेम खाना बनाए, फिर मिर्च चाहिए, और your staff hasn't done some errands for you, तुमने फिर ये नहीं किया. You're getting angry at the same pattern. Observe yourself, it's a pattern. So when you are angry, you feel that you have a right to express it. You think, I'm angry, it's not right in the place, I will talk about it. So what? And when you express it, you're swallowing your anger down in your body. Believe me, jitna anger bahar nikalta hai, much more you're taking inside. You don't even realize. 1/3 is outside, 2/3 is inside. And what happens? This swallowed anger, it'll go in some part of my body. So, and what will happen? It'll manifest, it'll become a disease. What is disease? Not having ease in your body. And when the disease happens, over and over and over and over years, the disease will form the same place because it's a repeat pattern. So that I give you my example. I'm again sharing my personal reflection with you. So when I had cancer, how did it happen? I got married in 2000. I had misgivings against my father for choosing the best man for me, right? Now I know that he chose the priceless man for me. But by then, at 2000, when I was 21 years old, 22 almost, I thought he's not the right guy for me. We're not in the same mental equation. We didn't speak the same language, as in the language of love or whatever. We didn't have the same passion. I wanted to do adventure, jump off the cliffs, and he was like a very conservative man. I wanted to all the time fly, and he wanted to be like, no, I don't want to travel. Then he wanted to have Indian food, and I wanted to have Western food. I wanted to read books and share my life with him, and he didn't read books. So silly stuff like that, and that became resentment. Resentment over 8 years. 8 years later, that silly resentment, that anger, manifested in my brain as a tumor, as a cancer. So, guys and girls, wake up to this. We don't want to fall sick. We don't have to have a disease just because of our thinking. Today, I know once I've released the resentment, once I've healed myself of cancer, thanks to Louis Hay again and Rhonda Byrne, I realize that he's the most magical man meant for me. Once you've released yourself, you realize that your life is a blessing, completely a blessing. And the same man that you were talking about is exactly the man that you want to live with. Because today he wants to travel, today he wants to eat the same food, today he wants to share something about your life. So things change. So please realize, let your true feelings come out very openly. If you don't talk about them to yourself, you will not heal. If you can't express them to the person in the mirror or the person who you have that angst against, talk to them now one-to-one. Like I had something against my dad that, Papa, you don't compliment me, you're always criticizing. And the day you don't criticize, I know that it's perfect. So I had a one-to-one conversation with him. Tell them that you're pissed off. Tell them that you're frightened. Tell them that you need love. Tell them that you've been hurt. And they may not take it well. It's okay, but that's your healing, right? So, but put it to them in a phase. I'm sharing this because I'm doing a book. I'm supposed to release this. So I'm having this conversation because sometimes they get, like when I did Landmark and I talk to my dad, he's like, what the hell is she talking? So when you don't talk about what your journey is going through of healing, and then you just tell them, they'll be like, oh, they'll be in the same pace. Defense mechanism will work with them. So please guard them first and tell them, this is what I'm sharing it. Then you take a deep breath, look at the mirror and ask yourself, what is the pattern that I've created? And then gradually we'll change it. And it'll be very beautiful. So thank you, Ritesh, for this. Without much of delay, it's 6:33. We'll do a short meditation. The time is not there for longer meditation. And then gratitude, and we'll close the day. So I want everyone to become really comfortable in their seats. And I want a gallery mode on, Ritesh, so that I can see everyone. And yes, thank you so much. You're so quick with all this. You're really great. So please become comfortable wherever. Ritesh, am I playing the music or are you playing the music? Can you unmute yourself and let me know? Thank you so much, Ritesh. God bless you. So as Ritesh plays the music, we'll all become comfortable in our seats. Backs have to be straight, so just make yourself comfortable. Ritesh, I'm waiting for the music. Thank you. Let's close our eyes. Let's sit straight. Our backs need to be straight. Our feet firmly placed on the ground. or cross-legged. Today, we are the blessed souls. Today, we've had beautiful learnings. And it's time to absorb the learnings by taking 3 deep breaths. Let's take a deep breath in and fill our bodies with love. Count them till 8 and just keep breathing. Let's take a deep breath in. Our bodies are full of love. Love in every single trillion cell of our bodies. Let's release hate, despair. Let's inhale trust. We trust our body, we trust our life, we trust our senses. Let's release mistrust, doubt. Lastly, and the most important, let's inhale gratitude and blessings. And as we release gratitude and blessings. So let's inhale gratitude. We're grateful to every part of our body, and we realize we're truly blessed. Let's release gratitude and blessings. It's a magical Saturday, a day where we began our first day of this beautiful book, Mirror Work. We are reconditioning, we are rewiring, we are restructuring. And today is the day we look in the mirror and we see the person in the mirror with a lot of love. We try and look at his or her eyes. And we try and give a deep, big smile, the $1 million smile. And we tell the person in the mirror, I love you. I love you, Prachi. I love you, Kapila. I love you, Shweta. I love you. I really, really, really love you. And we tell the person in the mirror how much we appreciate. But if all we can see is our blemishes and we can find faults, it's okay. Accept them. Today we will journal them. We will take a little tiny pad, a notebook, and a pen or a pencil, and we will write down what we felt. Because for us to grow, for us to evolve, we must have this. We must be present to ourselves. Let's start this and do it at 7 o'clock. And later, 7 o'clock or whatever time it is in your country. And let's fast forward to 6 hours later. And let's revisit our feelings. Today, during the day, there will be a lot of times that we can look into our mobile phones in a selfie mode and give ourselves a beaming smile and say, I love you. And just give ourselves another compliment. Let's revisit how we feel and let's journal that again after 6 hours. And you know the number of creation is 3. So you've done that in the morning, you've done that in the afternoon, and now when it's night time, for us to retire and sleep, we will again journal our thoughts. And thus, our day one of mirror work will get over. Today, we will write the affirmations we have read. There were two of them in the heart thoughts, and there was one in the mirror work. It might be overlapping too. So we will write each affirmation a minimum 7 times and a maximum 21 times each. Today is a day of happiness. Oh my God, it's going to unfold into me loving myself, into me talking to myself, into me looking at myself, that too, eye to eye. Oh my God, I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm waiting to see how the day will unfold. And I just can't stop beaming. It's a new me. It's a new life. It's my first day of this new beginning. And I think I'm unstoppable now because I am on the journey of transforming my life beautifully, abundantly, full of love and blessings. And I can't wait. I just can't wait. Let's thank everyone around us. But before that, it's time to thank ourselves. Let's touch our brain and thank it for restructuring, reprogramming, rethinking, for learning, for unlearning. Let's thank our eyes for being there in the present, for giving us vision, inner and outer. As these days we visualize also a lot. Let's thank our nose for the sensory skills, for sniffing in, for feeling good, for smelling the freshness in ourselves. Let's thank our mouth for where the digestion, the chewing begins, and the beautiful mouth that we communicate with the world from. Let's thank our ears, for the ears are the windows. They are the organs, they hear and they enrich us daily. Let's thank our neck, our face, our collarbones, our shoulders, our upper back, our lower back. Let's thank our arms, our biceps, our forearms, our fingers, our thumbs. Let's thank our chest. Let's touch our heart. Thank you, dear heart, for being in coherence. And let's add the color green to our heart, for it's the color of the growth, for freshness, for new beginnings. Let's touch our liver, our gallbladder, our stomach, our large intestines, our small intestines. And let's thank our rectum for excreting the unnecessary. Let's thank our urinary bladder for excreting the unnecessary. Let's thank the water. Let's energize the water that we drink with a thank you. For 72% of our body is made of water. And this energizing it will ensure that the water is energizing every part of the trillions of cells in our body. Let's touch our thighs, our lower thighs, our knees, our calves, our ankles, our feet, our toenails, and our little fingers. Now, let's join our hands in the prayer pose or the ibadat pose or however you pray. And let's roll our hand a little lower towards Mother Earth. Let's look with closed eyes. Thank you, Mother Earth, for giving me deep roots, for making my roots grow, for I'm learning to become strong, for I'm learning to grow in you. And as I grow, may my roots take a lot of earthy qualities from you. Thank you for blessing me, Mother Earth, with all the best of qualities. I truly love you. Let's roll our head towards the eye level, still eyes closed, and looking at the world around us, for all the life lessons, experiences, for all the criticism, for all the love, for all that we've experienced, because we are who we are because of them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's roll our heads above. Let's open our hands in the abundance pose, a V shape, as if you're hugging the heavens. Thank you, dear heavens. Thank you, universe, for having our backs. Thank you, divine bodies. Thank you, celestial bodies. Thank you, angels and guardians, for looking over us. We know we are protected. And now, your hands back in the prayer pose. And let's rub our hands, our palms. Let's generate energy. Lots of energy. Feel the tingling, the warmth. If you're in a cold place, rub harder. When you feel the energy, touch them over your eyes, energize them, thank them, touch them over your head, energize it, thank it, touch them over your face, energize it, thank it. Touch them over all parts of your body, beginning your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your lungs, your chest, your stomach, your back, your hips, your thighs, your calves, and your feet. Now you feel a surge of energy in your body as you've energized it. And you're ready for this beautiful, magical day to unfold. And you are ready to accept the varied emotions, the array of emotions that will come today as you talk to yourself in the mirror. Thank you for joining in this mass meditation, group gratitude, and for all the love and your attention here with the camera switched on. Let's open our eyes and look at our friends and have energy exchange. Let's feel the energy flow. Let's bless each other in the blessing pose. May all our dreams come true. May our lives transform magically today and thereafter, because we are the creators of our lives. We are the givers. The more we give, the more we get. So let's be the givers of blessings, love, and abundance to one and all. Thank you so much. Thank you, Anika, for reading, for being there first on my screen. Rupal, for your energy. Dr. Kirti, for your reading and for your smile. Kuldeep ji, for your lovely persona. Sveta, for your smile and being there. Sheetal ji, Monishan auntie, Shilpa, Priyal, Ruchita, Puneet, Meenakshi, Sailesh and Alona, Sudha, Kavita, Neha, Manvi, Raviji, Indra, Dipali, Mehek, Ayushi, Payal, Sapna, Monica, Pramila, Anju, Sangeeta, Neelam, Chaya, Harpreet, Pratima, Chandaji, Nisha, Akshay and wife, Pratima ji again, Tilotma, Anchal, Shweta, Reena, Richa, Meena auntie, LPG, Ashima, Alifia, Ahana, Sunita Pradhan, Kavita and Lakshay, Shalu, Charandeep, Vinodji, Kashni, Disha, Amisha, Meenakshi, Richa. And to the others who I see your screens off, it's really, really nice for you to be here, but I'm sorry I couldn't see you. Thank you for joining. It's 68 of us now, so that shows our determination. It's all right for us to be fewer in number, but the journey has to be magical. So thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Today the time is 6:49. I still have 2 minutes to go, so I'm in very good timing and I'm very proud of myself. And it's 2 minutes of reflection time, so I'd love to read what you've written for me and for each other. So, all right, let me answer questions. Vinodji says, thank you for this beautiful, wonderful session. Blessed to be part of this group, says Anika. The video, okay. Yes, with meditation and affirmations, I haven't been angry for a long time. I'm glad, Aleph, you're in this beautiful journey. Kirti says, should we tell it directly to the person or should we talk to the person in the mirror? So directly and person in the mirror is the same, Kirti. We look at ourselves, our reflections, and we talk to ourselves. Affirmations give today written today, yes. And Amisha, affirmations will be every day henceforth. So today we have three affirmations, I think. One we read in the mirror work, and two we read in the heart thoughts. I'll anyway share them in the part of your assignments. I'll just review the assignments and send it through Amrita. Meanwhile, the first thing I'll send once we log off is the audio one, the meditation for the day one mirror work. Thank you, thank you, thank you, sir. Coming. Little confusion. 7 times to write. I know how many tones do we have to say in front of the mirror. So in front of the mirror, give yourself at least 3 compliments. And if you can't give compliments, the day is to see what thoughts are coming when you look at yourself in the mirror. So just read the chapter. If you're in doubt, you have the hard thoughts with you. It'll hardly take you time to read the chapter. It'll be a revision. You know what comes from your mind is what works for you. So read the book. It's your reflections, your assignment, your growth. So just see if you have doubt. All of you, this is for all of you. So thank you, Ripple, for asking because it gives all of us a clarity. So thank you so much, Prachi, for this wonderful morning. Sapna says, all right, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Prachi and everyone. Thank you, Shweta, ma'am. You are here and you have the support and your team, the team of Trio. So a big thank you to Sanjay sir, Amrita, and Ritesh for being there for us. So Dr. Kirti says, if we need to express our feelings to other person, should we tell it directly to them? No. So Kirti will talk to them. We'll tell them about our journey and we talk to them. And in case they're not receptive, we know that they'll get angry, then you can just imagine the person in front of you, take a picture and talk to that picture. So you know how you want to work. If they're not receptive, you talk to the picture. If they're receptive, then you talk to them. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming. Thank you for this wonderful session. I love your moment here. Thank you. Do we have to write yesterday's also? No, we don't have to write yesterday's again. Only if you believe in it and you wanted to continue and help you. Thank you for this wonderful journey, Prachi. How you get so much energy will guide us all. Kuldeep thank you. This is a just normal energy and we'll exchange energy with each other. So beautiful beginning to a great day. Thank you, Akshay, for saying that. Kirti, anger against others. Yeah. So you may have misgivings against others. Just share it with them. If not in person, then the person in the picture. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do we repeat the affirmation of yesterday? No, we don't cumulatively repeat them because it becomes too much. But if you would like to, I would love it. It's your journey. If you can give it more time and write them, why not? So again, the question about affirmation, right today and yesterday's, so it depends upon you. You know, we have this huge book of affirmations, this fat book. So if you think you can write them all down or something which resonates with you day by day, go ahead. Shilpa says, please share an affirmation for weight loss. And is it okay to do twin heart meditation? Yes, it's okay to do twin heart because twin heart is beautiful. And weight loss affirmations are many. So they have 5 for different parts of body. I will share them for sure because yes, people who are on this weight loss journey, it'll be part of the assignment. Thank you for reminding me, Shilpa. I will definitely send them. Thank you, Prachi, Smita, Ritesh, Amrita for phenomenal session, and Sanjay sir too. So you know we have the power of 5. So thank you so much for including us in your gratitude. Atma Namaste Rupal. So thank you, Shwetaji, for supporting us. Yes, Vinodji, it's very important for us to be very grateful. Wow, great learning, says Harpreet. Thank you so much. Just need to watch thoughts while watching a mirror. Yes, Hana, we have to be present with our thoughts, whatever we're feeling. Do I have to pay extra for the courier charges to send the books journals to Australia? Hopefully, Anjuji, not. But it'll all depend upon how much money is coming in the trust because we have to finance our trio team of who are helping us, and we have to pay for even your. I would definitely would want to pay 1/3 for the charity, but maybe we'll deduct that amount from yours. We'll just figure it out. Let's registration rules and all the details will come in. I won't want you to pay more. But of course, bank charges, please, that exact amount should come in the bank. Transfer fees will be yours. Ma'am, do we have to exercise one set before meditation in night? It's no you, exercise as in, I'm sorry, I didn't understand you. No exercise. I mean, all you have to do is in the morning, 7 o'clock, you reflect, you talk to yourself in the mirror. 1 o'clock, you see how you are, your reflections. And the night, you see your reflections. And you meditate Luke's meditation if you want, because you've already manifested your dreams. They're under your mattress. So just sleep over your dreams. Twin heart meditation, I'm not doing Manvi because it's on pranic session here. But people who are pranic followers can definitely do that because I don't want to get in that science. I mean, I'm a pranic healer too, but I'm not teaching pranic healing here. I was sharing You have lost 1 kilo from yesterday. Yes, Sheetalji. Weight will just flow. I'm telling you, every day you will drop a few 100 grams. This journey is magical. So now you can eat what you want, but the weight will drop. That's the beauty. So thank you so much for sharing, Sheetalji. And thank you, everyone. It's 6:55. We've gone 4 minutes ahead with the gratitude. So let me happier. The timing is better. So Atma Namaste and a very, very warm, magical day to each one of you. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 5:30. Lots of love.